Ribosomes are the most important part of the cell. They can be found floating around the cytoplasm, rough ER, chloroplast, and the mitochondria. The ribosome itself is made of ribosomal RNA and ribosomal proteins. It also consists of two subunits, a large and a small one. The large subunit gathers the tRNA and the small one reads the mRNA. We are excellent readers. The subunit helps it to do its job, which is to make proteins. How does the organelle do this? Through two processes, transcription and translation.
Transcription starts with the DNA. The DNA holds the instructions in order to create a protein. RNA polymerase copies a DNA sequence that holds the instructions and creates the strand mRNA. Although transcription must take place first, the ribosome really shines in the process of translation. As the mRNA slips into the ribosome, it reads 3 letters at a time. The ribosome will then find the tRNA with the matching base pairs. Along with its set of 3 base pairs is the amino acid attached to the other end. As the mRNA passes through, the amino acid breaks off the tRNA and bonds with the amino acid next to it, creating a polypeptide chain, which is the primary structure of a protein.
Now you might ask yourself, why are proteins so important? Proteins are essential to life, and there are many types of them. There are contractile proteins, which are accountable for muscle movement and contraction. They make you strong and allow you to do things such as kick a soccer ball. Enzymes aid biochemical reactions. They do things like speed up digestion, breaking down the proteins within our food. For example, the enzyme lactase digests lactose, allowing you to eat these yummy foods.
Hormonal proteins bind to the receptors on the outside of the cell, which triggers a response within the cell. So they send messages to stimulate and control things, such as your growth and contractions during childbirth. Transport proteins provide transportation for molecules. Hemoglobin would be one of these proteins and is responsible for transporting oxygen through the blood within the red blood cells.
Antibodies are proteins that defend the body from foreign invaders. They travel through the bloodstream, and the immune system uses them to fight against viruses and bacteria. These prevent you from getting sick. Storage proteins store amino acids, so when the body needs them, they can supply. Examples of these would be milk and eggs. They will be utilized later for maintenance and growth of organisms. And lastly, structural proteins aid in supporting body parts. Some of these proteins are collagen, keratin, and elastin. These things straighten hair and skin, also supporting connective tissues like the tendon that connects your muscles to your bones.
This is why you should vote for ribosomes. Without them, there would not be proteins. Without them, you would not be you. Ribosomes work hard specifically to create all you beautiful people.